Hey guys, welcome back to Space. Today we're going to be talking about how the Oculus Quest is in 2020, 1 year later from its release. Let's get started. The Oculus Quest, formerly known as Project Santa Cruz, brought 6 degrees of freedom to the table. Now, standalone VR before that had the Oculus Go, which was great, but it lacked the 6 degrees of freedom now known today in the Oculus Quest. Now, the Oculus Quest was the first standalone headset to have 6 degrees of freedom by itself from launch from the box. This brought Oculus far more glory than they ever thought that could happen. And now the Oculus Quest has hand tracking? Let's talk about that. Hand tracking. You can see it up there. And those are some videos that if you want to check that out, you can. And apart from that, let's talk about it. So, hand tracking, which was released in early phases last December in 2019, we got it as like a little gift from Oculus, and it was a great Christmas gift, might I add. And it's only been improving. So if I do say that you should check out those games, because they really do show off the amazing things the Oculus Quest can pull out. Now, why can't it pull out this much now and it couldn't earlier? Well, the Oculus Quest did find about 60% more CPU power earlier this year, and that has brought a better hand tracking experience. Let's talk about how you can get better hand tracking. Now, I'm only going to dive into a little bit of how to get a better hand tracking experience right now, but if you would like a full video on that, I would love for you guys to comment down below that that's what you guys want, because I'd love to give it to you guys if you actually want it, okay? So, here's some tips. 1, make sure around you is not the color skin you have, because the Oculus could get confused on the color. It does not see color, but you know, black and white, everything has its own little black and white little fixture that the Oculus Quest and most black and white systems do give. So if it is the same color, it could get confused. Now, I do have a pure white bed in front of me, so I'm not pure white, although I do kind of seem like I'm not, I promise. So the ground is tan, but that's okay because the Quest is really in front of you. I'm not really looking down a lot, and even when I do, the Oculus Quest can handle it. But that does increase the Oculus Quest's hand tracking. Now, if that still isn't giving you the quite as swift and amazing hand tracking experience that you do want, I do say that you should get different colored gloves. Maybe a purple one and a green one. I don't know, whatever you really want. It doesn't really matter. But if you do get gloves, that does help the Oculus Quest get the hand tracking better and differentiate the two hands. If you guys do want that, it's really up to you. It does work amazing right now. Go check out those videos. But if you do think that you want better hand tracking, definitely tell me. Let's talk about something else. The Oculus Quest's limited library. Now, this has been a controversial topic across the whole VR community. Why isn't Oculus Quest getting the amount of love, not love, as we're going to talk about in a second, but amount of games that the Rift S is getting? And I'll tell you why. The Oculus Quest is simply, in my opinion, more loved by Oculus. It has obviously gotten more love by consumers, and they just really want the games on there to be as pure and amazing as you can get. On the Rift S, you can upload your own VR game if it is compatible. But the Oculus Quest, you have to go through certain steps to get there. If you're wondering how many games the Oculus Quest has now, I'm glad to tell you. It is, in fact, 100 games plus. 100 games, guys. And it has come a long way since May 21st when it first launched last year. Now, I bet you're wondering, why, VR Frontier, am I getting many discounts in the Oculus Quest store? And I'm glad to tell you, because it is the first year anniversary of the Oculus Quest and Rift S, so you might be getting a little bit of discounts on games that you love and others love as well. So I'm glad to be telling you guys that, and I really hope you guys go check it out. It's not too big of discounts, and I can see in Reddit and other Instagram posts that people are not too happy about that, but it is a discount, and I think we should all take advantage of that if you haven't already. Now that we've talked about all the features on the Oculus Quest, what does that mean in 2020? What is the Oculus Quest headset from Oculus Facebook in the year 2020, 1 year later from its first announcement that's coming to stores, which was amazing, by the way. I will tell you that now. The Oculus Quest, although it doesn't have the power that other things have, like the Vive Pro, or other Rift S and other headsets like that, it definitely has the games. Now, we already talked about that, so I'm not going to dive in too much, but AAA games are going to be coming out for the Oculus Quest, so I do think that you guys should check that out. Battle Royale games are also coming later next year, I think. And just please, check it out, guys. It's going to be amazing, and I really hope that you guys and me have an amazing time playing those new games, AAA games, coming out later this year. The Oculus Quest uses an old Snapdragon unit, and others thought that was kind of strange of Oculus to pull when they easily could have taken a better unit or processing unit for the Oculus Quest. There is a new unit. I will put the name of it right here because I unfortunately do not know now, but there's the name, and it is very useful. People are hoping that the Oculus Quest 2 or the Oculus Quest Pro or Slim or whatever it's going to be called is going to use that new chip. People are hoping. Now to dive deeper into what I said earlier about how I think that Oculus loves the Oculus Quest more than the Oculus Rift S. And I'll tell you, the Oculus Quest is the first in a series. So that they want it to succeed, they want it to thrive, they want it to go out and take the community by storm. Because remember, Facebook's want and goal is to get about 2 million people playing VR by the end of this year. I do think that is what they said, and that's a big goal. Of course, the Oculus Quest did get a lot of love and feedback from Oculus and themselves, and I personally love the Oculus Quest. If you guys want to see any games on that, here's some horror games right here. They're great, they run great, and I think you guys should go check those out right now. Now, what should you buy? Should you buy the Oculus Quest or wait for the Project Del Mar that they did kind of leak earlier this year? I say go for it. Go for the Oculus Quest. Now, they have been getting a little bit of struggles due to the virus, but if you guys want that 6 degrees of freedom without having to be near a PC, please go for it, because it would be amazing. And so many Quest players are coming out every single day. They're just showing everyone their love and the Oculus Quest, and it's amazing. And go check it out. Del Mar, though, if you do want to wait for that, that is going to have amazing results. If you guys want your own video on the Project Del Mar, I will be happy to talk about it. Please comment in the video that you do want that, and I would love to give you guys a little bit of information that I've found over the internet and myself. As hopefully you can see from the earlier parts in the video, that I am an advocate for the Oculus Quest. I personally love it, and I don't think it's a child's headset at all. I think that everyone can use it, and for gaming purposes as well. The tracking and hand tracking and the games are just getting better by the day. I'm telling you. So please go check it out. And if you guys want a part 2 of this video, I'm happy to give it to you later, maybe next year, if we have more information on Del Mar or more information or more updates on this past Oculus Quest. Stay in space, guys. I'm happy to answer any questions down in the comments below, and please leave this video with a like. This is the first type of videos that I'm doing actually in front of the camera without a headset on me. I did get a haircut, and yeah, this is what my eyes look like, guys, if you haven't already known. I'm glad you guys are here, and please go check out something up there. Go check out other VR headsets and videos, and just tell me what you guys want in the comments. Or if you guys just want help on something I didn't cover, I will be glad to tell you guys that. Stay in space, guys. Stay in space. See you guys later. Bye.